The Indian Premier League is the most competitive franchise tournament in the world. World-class players from across the globe participate in this league. The competition is intense. There is no room for error whatsoever. In this highly charged up atmosphere, the pressure not just gets to the players, but the umpires as well. Today at Simbly Chumma, we are taking a look at the 6 most controversial umpire decisions in IPL. Let's get going. MUSTAFIZUR RAHMAN and the romance with the return crease. In the match between Punjab Kings and Rajasthan Royals in the UAE leg of 2021 IPL, Rajasthan Royals won the match by 2 runs when PBKS required just 4 of the last over. But there was a brilliant previous over too to appreciate, the one where MUSTAFIZUR bowled. But there was a controversy on 2 of his balls in that over. MUSTAFIZUR went quite wide off the crease while delivering from over the wicket on both deliveries, and it appeared that his foot was touching the return crease on both occasions. MCC's Rule 21.5.1 for determining a no ball states that the bowler's back foot must land within and not touching the return crease appertaining to his or her stated mode of delivery. If the no ball had been given, Punjab Kings could have won the match quite easily. The no ball that caused a stir. In a match between Royal Challengers Bangalore and Mumbai Indians in 2018, Mumbai Indians won very easily by a huge margin. But in that match, RCB also witnessed a controversial decision. In the 18th over, Jasprit Bumrah bowled a short delivery and Umesh Yadav swung the bat widely. The ball was caught by Rohit Sharma. The third umpire was checking for a no ball and then after seeing the video gave his verdict that it was not a no ball. But then people realized that the video that IPL was showing and was shown to the third umpire was not the same ball. As in that video, we were able to see Umesh on the other side along with the umpire. This became a huge controversy. One shot victory. It was the first match for Punjab Kings and Delhi Capitals in 2020. Also, the game saw the first instance of the short run call deciding the fate of the game. Punjab was chasing Delhi's 157 and they were well in line with the net run rate. But in the 19th over, there was a controversial one-shot call by the umpire. So Jordan and Mayank, who ran 2 runs, were only awarded 1. In the replays, it was clear that the run was successfully completed. Eventually, that 1 run became the game changer as the match ended up in a draw and DC won that match quite easily. Umpire overturns decision seeing an angry MS Dhoni. MS Dhoni is known as Captain Cool, but in one of the IPL games in 2020, he became angry. And this forced the on-field umpire Paul Rifle to overturn his initial decision. Shardul Thakur bowled a delivery that was close to being wide. On-field umpire Paul Rifle was going to call it wide, but overturned his decision seeing an angry MS Dhoni. The CSK skipper was criticized for making a wrong influence on the game. A delivery that went past the wide line was not given as a wide due to the pressure exerted by the CSK legend. The LASİTH MALINGA no ball. In a match between Mumbai Indians and Royal Challengers Bangalore in 2019, the umpires overlooked a no ball in the final over, which helped Mumbai Indians beat RCB in a crucial contest. It was a close match, and at the end, RCB needed 7 runs to win the match. Shivam Dube was on strike on the final delivery of the over to be bowled by Malinga. Malinga bowled a no ball which was overlooked by the umpires as Dube hit the ball to the long on boundary and was caught by Rohit. The replays clearly showed that Malinga had overstepped, but since the game was already over, the umpires were in no position to make the call then. That call by the on-field umpires was one of the highlights of the season. If the ball was a no ball, the players would have crossed and ABD, who was in prime form, would have had a go at it. More importantly, RCB would have got 2 points. The waist-high no ball. Sunrisers Hyderabad lost a close contest to Chennai Super Kings by just 4 runs in 2018. This was after the leg umpire overlooked the waist-high no ball. On the second ball of the 17th over of the SRH innings, Shardul Thakur bowled a delivery that was above Williamson's waist. But to everyone's surprise, the leg umpire declared that it was a fair delivery. The leg umpire's call turned out to be crucial as it led to SRH losing a game they should have won. Warner and the third umpire. The 2020 edition of the Indian Premier League hosted in UAE also saw one controversial dismissal in an eliminator game between SRH and Royal Challengers Bangalore. Chasing a below-par total of 132 runs put up by RCB, SRH skipper David Warner was at the crease. The ball passed from the gap between Warner's bat and legs and finished itself onto the keeper De Villiers' hands. While on its way, the ball seemed to have touched something, either Warner's glove or his trousers, but it wasn't really clear. The on-field umpire wasn't satisfied by RCB's appeal and gave the decision in favor of the batsman. However, RCB opted for DRS and the third umpire carried out a thorough replay of the delivery. Seeing it from various angles, the umpire found no conclusive evidence of the ball touching Warner, but he overturned the decision of the on-field umpire and gave Warner out. This resulted in many former cricketers raising some serious questions over the standard of umpiring. We hope you're all enjoying IPL 2021. Please check out our data and statistics-filled Preview 360 every day before the matches. If you like our effort, please make the effort to press the like button, the share button, and do subscribe to Simbly Chumma.